The man paid a high price to buy a corpse. He begged the doctor to save him. However, the doctor pushed the corpse into the operating room without even looking at it. At this time, the doctor also found that the man was dead, but the chief doctor still wanted to perform the operation. He thought that the man would do whatever it took to save his family. This was a good opportunity to squeeze their money. So, a group of doctors began to pretend to be busy. The chief doctor handed the man a list and told him to buy the medicine according to the list, and he must buy it at the pharmacy near the hospital. There were a total of 100 kinds of medicine. The medicine alone cost $500,000. Then, he handed 2 large bags of medicine to the nurse. He kept asking the nurse about the effect of the medicine, but the nurse just asked him to wait. After the female nurse got the medicine, she returned it directly to the pharmacy. At this time, the chief doctor came out and told the man that he still needed to pay $500,000 for the operation. The man had already paid the operation fee when he first came, but the chief doctor told him to ask an expert to perform the surgery. The expert is charged separately. The man paid a huge sum of money again. Then, a solemn expert walked into the operating room. The family members waited anxiously at the door, but the doctors in the operating room gathered together to chat. Every half an hour, a doctor would come out. Their expressions instantly became serious, like an experienced actor. In this way, they asked the man to pay several more times, until all the man's savings were used up. The doctor told the man with a heavy face, "I'm sorry, we tried our best." The man begged the doctor to try again, but the doctor said this would require more money. The man was completely angry. He took out the death certificate of the corpse, and told the doctor that he had arranged it. He didn't know what the doctor was doing in the operating room for 8 hours. The bald doctor immediately snatched the evidence and stuffed it into his mouth, but the man smiled calmly, because he printed countless copies of such a certificate. The name of the movie is Gabbar is Back.